Okay. So if you would just introduce yourself, first and last name, what you do for a living, and where you live.
Hi, I'm Toni Belafonte. I live in New York City and I coach basketball. I coach
Amazing.
girls basketball amongst a few other things, but we'll just leave it as a coach.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so tell me about your dating life. Single, dating, whatever. I don't know.
For somebody to be my age, no kids, I don't date as much as I think I should. My dating life is kind of non existent. It's very interesting because I'm like, I have so much freedom to pick up and go, but there's nobody to go with. So it's like trying all the things, trying the dating apps, meeting people in person, asking friends to set you up. Do you know anybody? Like all these years, I've been single for a very long time. So dating has been very sporadic, and I would say this year has been probably the slowest. Like I think I would have at least gone out on maybe two dates by May, and
Right,
I've only gone out on maybe one,
right.
and he was somebody I knew from the past.
Well, okay, so given the option to do like 10 speed dates, 10 minutes each, I mean, what's gonna be your style? Are you like flying in there, like questions blazing? Like, are you, I don't know, what's your style on a speed dating kind of situation?
Honestly, I've only been to speed dating maybe once or twice, and I think the last time I went, I was like in my 20s. So that
Oh
was a
yeah.
long time ago. And I've always like been like, I don't know. But I think for me, it's just always just meeting people where they are, just accepting their energy that they're bringing to the table. I'm not huge on like, rolling off a list of questions. I like to feel the vibes. I like to feel the energy. Of course, you want to ask some basics. Where do you live? Where do you work? What are your passions? What do you like to do for fun? But really, for me, it's about just like seeing. I like to say if we can have fun in a brown paper bag.
Yeah.
Like, is the energy there where we could just talk shop and it doesn't have to feel like an interview, but it also, you don't want it to just feel like your sister or your brother, but can the chemistry and the energy just genuinely bubble up and be present?
Right, exactly. And like, do you have your ideal partner like drawn up in your head? Do you know what you're looking for?
I mean, I think I do, but a few of my girlfriends and I, we were talking this weekend in the group chat, and apparently, like, shrekking is like the new thing for women who are attractive. And we called it dating down, in my time,
Oh,
basically
just go
dating
for
a
the ugly
guy.
guy or whatever.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
not that handsome, and you kind of give him a chance. But I find that's always a huge mistake because they're either going to become insecure, they don't feel like they quite are, or like you are quite in their league, right? Or now they become emboldened and their egos flare up, and now they think because they got you as the hot girl, like they can get a bunch more, and now they want to like test the waters. So
Yeah,
it's
that's a trick or slippery slope, I would say,
It's
huh?
a slippery slope. But I will say I do have like my ideal guy. He doesn't have to be, I always say like Tyson Beckford. He doesn't have to be like super hot. But I still want to be attracted to him, whether it's his smile, his shoulders, his eyes, his earlobe, like something
Something
about him,
redeeming.
something has to make me want to be like physically into him, because I know when you're not really physically into a guy, he doesn't feel that thing that he wants to feel from his woman, right? He's gonna always have to like do the initiating. I'm gonna be like, my head hurts, my stomach hurts, my pinky toe hurts. I want a guy who I see him and I'm just like, I can't wait to like jump across the table, run across the room. I want us to be able to laugh. Like that's like my most favorite thing. And even more so now today than ever. I want us to just be able to share space, feel like you just have a partner or somebody in the world that really has your back and like really wants the best for you. And even if it's not something like you're going through something and you don't have the words, but just their presence can help you just, get through it and not have to feel alone. That's important to me. Someone who's family oriented, who understands the power behind relationships and union and marriage. Somebody who believes in God. and is just like out for enjoying life and is ambitious and loves what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. So let's just say you see him and you're like ready to pounce across the table in 10 minutes. I mean, how are you locking that guy in? Like you have to
Oh my gosh. How do I lock him in? Oh my God. Okay. Kristen, I keep saying, I'm like, I'm from the old school. I'm from the old school. Kristen's like, how old are you, girl? You like 10. Like,
No, no, I think we're the same age, Tani. I'm gonna
so
be
yeah.
43 next week, so
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
thank you.
Yes, we are the same age. But like we come from the time where guys, you might have like gave him an eye, you give him the signal, he comes over, you talk a
Right.
bit, he seals the deal, he gets your number. Now, how do I lock him down? Okay. I guess I'd say probably something simple like, would you want to take this off? Well, I can't say offline, right? Because we're like in person.
Right.
Um, hmm. Ah, do I really have to do it?
I'm just asking if you like, or do you kind of let it ride and be like, all right, I'm gonna let him, if you know what's the saying? If you love him, let him go, and if he's meant to be, he'll come back, or whatever, isn't that the saying?
that is the saying. I think for me, I always want the guy to make the choice because I think the man will like initiate or get the number from the woman who he feels like he is equipped to handle or like be with, right? I think when we do that, they're going to always say yes, but there may be something there where they're like apprehensive.
Right, right.
So I
Like the
think
yeah.
yeah, so I think I do enough where he knows that like I'm interested in him and that I'd want to see him again. And even if it came to, I'd say, well, oh my gosh, I'd love for us to continue this conversation, or I'd love to, hang out for us to hang out again. I'd
Right.
probably, if that opportunity was like present, I'd say something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love it. Awesome. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's been so nice getting to know you and your glow, like whatever your lighting is, it's working. Or your
Oh, thank you.
skincare routine, whatever that is, it's working.
A little Vaseline.
Oh, love it. It works.
Thank you.
And we're gonna be letting people know within the next week or so. So we'll let you know either way, and so be on the lookout for that.
All right, Kristen, thank you so much. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Have a great
Okay,
one.
you
Bye.
too. Bye bye.
I like her, but I don't think she fits. And I
Yeah,
didn't
I
want to
don't
go
think
into
she
the
fits, but I
secretary
like her,
thing
yeah.
either. I'm like, oh, I couldn't like just cut her off because I just liked her energy, but I
Yeah, her energy was good, but I don't think she fits for that.
no. Like she couldn't be the improv actor, maybe the secretary, but it's like, nah. Okay. All right. I'll have these up as soon as possible, and then I'll see you later this afternoon.
Cool, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Okay, bye.